Hi everyone, it's Trucker Ray with a quick update regarding the merchandise I was advertising, the buttons that my daughter was making me. These ones here, the Interstate one and the Trans-Canada one that says Trucker Ray. I apologize that I was not able to send these out to you guys. I just don't have the resources. I don't have the time to do it. And I was talking to my daughter, and she has a little store online that she sells her customized buttons. And I said, hey, can you add my buttons to your store? So yes, you will have to purchase the buttons. There's also an option on there where you can have a button custom made. So if you have a loved one, you and your child, your spouse, a good friend, some selfies, and you would like to have them put on buttons, maybe get that at the same time if you want to get these buttons as well. All the proceeds go to my daughter's store. I don't get any proceeds whatsoever. I wish I could offer these right now to you free of charge, but it does cost money to ship them out. And again, this is going towards her little business that she's starting up right now. I will leave a link in the description on this video, and all future videos you will see the link. So if you'd like to check out her store, click onto the link below and perhaps purchase some buttons today and help my daughter's store. And you'll finally get one of these. So thank you so much, and God bless you all again in the name of Yeshua. Bye for now. Good morning. Nice to have you with me. My name is Trucker Ray. I travel the highways of Canada currently. The highways and byways, all the provinces, but except for the very eastern provinces. I go as far as Ontario and then to the west coast. And I love to share God's beautiful country. I love to share the gospel of Yeshua. I like to share what a Christian truck driver's life is like out here. And sometimes there are good days and sometimes there are bad days. I like to show you the reality of trucking, the real reality of trucking, without the profanities, without the cuss words, without the inappropriate conversation. So if you have little ones watching, do not worry, you will not hear anything inappropriate on my channel. I promise you that. And if you're visiting again, if you're returning, maybe not a subscriber, good to have you here. I hope you have an opportunity to subscribe. Just go down and hit that subscribe button and then click the little bell where you will receive all the notifications. And every time we upload a video, you'll get a notification in your email. And to my faithful YouTubers that have been with me for so long, welcome back, my dear family. It's good to have you here. This is the difference between this YouTube channel and every other YouTube channel. Not being prideful by saying this, I have a true family here. I really do. People that care, people that ask for prayer, people that pray for me. I spend a lot of time out here alone, and you don't feel alone. When I do these videos, when I record these videos, and when I do my updates, I really feel like I'm interacting with my family. It's very, very beautiful. So I am very grateful to God for being so graceful to me and giving me this opportunity, this platform. And it is a wonderful blessing. It's a wonderful ministry, and that's what it is. It's a ministry. So, yeah, again, also, if you are a shut-in, if you are at home and you can't really go anywhere, maybe you're disabled, or maybe you're being asked to stay home because you're being quarantined or whatever it might be, I'm very, very happy to be here to hopefully let your day go by a little bit faster during your quarantine, or perhaps you have an illness. I had one person, I believe it was from the UK. I'm sorry, forgive me for forgetting your name, but you sent me an email and you mentioned something about you're going through treatment for bowel cancer, and that the videos help you get through the day. And I just want to tell you, my dear friend, thank you so much for that. And I really do pray, Lord, I forget the individual's name and I apologize for this. You know what? I hope he doesn't mind, but I am going to see if I can get his name here, and we're going to lift him up in prayer. I think, yeah. His name is Andrew. I'm not going to give your last name there, Andrew. He's undergoing chemotherapy right now for bowel cancer, and I'm sorry, Andrew, I hope I didn't I hope you didn't want to be anonymous regarding that, but I really believe we have a wonderful prayer family here. So family, my dear friends, let's lift up Andrew in prayer right now. Dear Lord, we just want to thank you for Andrew and anyone else that's going through anything very similar to this. Lord, would you please help him get through this treatment? Lord, would it be a success? And Lord, would it draw you closer, or draw him closer to you? Lord, also that he would be a witness to other people of your healing. Not even so much as a physical healing, but a healing of his heart, a healing of his spiritual healing, because having a devastating illness like that can really test someone's faith. So Lord, we just pray that you will just strengthen Andrew, help him to get through this, that the doctors would have success on helping him, and of course that you would put your healing hand over his body as well, Lord. And I thank you, and I pray this in Yeshua's name, amen. There you go, Andrew. I hope that helps. Thank you for emailing me. It was nice to hear from you. And so many people out there that send emails looking for prayer, telling me that they pray for me. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. So thank you so much. And so much more we could say, but a lot of people don't want to hear that on the opening of a video. Too much yakety yak, if you know what I mean. We are in Banff National Park, and you can't see a whole lot. I'm going to kill this so you can get an idea. You can't see a whole lot right now because the sun hasn't got up yet, or should I say, that's terrible grammar. The sun has not risen yet. It's behind me, and I am on my way to Vancouver. Now, what's going on with me right now is I was supposed to do another rounder into Ontario and back and then go home for holidays, but there's no loads going to Ontario. So they've asked me to, if I would do a few things, and I said, you know what, can you just keep me, doing BC, Alberta? And I haven't done that for a while, and it makes me feel a little closer to home. And you can put me back on the regular schedule again when I come out after the holidays. And they said fine. So I'm just going to be doing BC, Alberta. So we're going to be doing some old school stuff that we used to do before. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sure the scenery is going to be very beautiful, going through Rogers Pass and all these high places, because a lot of snow's been hitting BC. So I hope you enjoy it. And as we get ready for the new year, and we're going to be talking this particular Bible break coming up, we're going to be discussing some new changes that we want to do for the new year, and I'm going to be encouraging you guys as well to turn over a leaf and do something amazing for your relationship, your walk with God. All right, I'm just going to head outside, and I'm just going to take a look around and make sure everything looks good. I've done my pre-trip, but I always like to do a second look before I take off and make sure everything is good. I always like to double check and make sure no one's tampered with the truck. Pin has not been pulled. Got lots of fuel in there. That'll get me to Hope easily, and I'll just top it up when I get into Hope. I already thumped all my tires. Yeah, you see the sun is trying to get up over there. Absolutely beautiful. You should have seen the stars last night. They were bright. And you know, that's the nice thing about the winter time. Can't see much over there, but it's a beautiful place to park for the night. Yeah, in the winter time when you have a meat load or anything that needs to be refrigerated, your reefer isn't working nearly as hard, obviously. Because it's all, you got a refrigerator outside. All right. Well, maybe I'll wipe these off. Yeah. So I can get, these LED lights are not very good. They don't give you very good lighting. What I mean by that is there's no heat. So as soon as it freezes up, you can't see. At least the regular lights, they'd heat up. And it would melt the ice that would form on your lenses. Not with these. I know LED lights are nice, but I think on tail lights on your trailer, and on your headlights on your truck, they should be regular bulbs. All right. We're ready to go. Isn't this just an absolutely beautiful sight? You've got all the trees covered in white. It's just gorgeous. Such a beautiful thing. And the part that I love about this is when you're driving through here, you can always tell where all the, well, in this park specifically, you don't see a lot of animal crossings because it has animal crossings going over the highway, under the highway. It's built for the animals in Banff National Park. But when you're on other highways like this, where they don't have those special animal crossings, you can see where they all cross. You can see the footprints on the side or whatever. So it helps you to look and keep track on where the animals cross, where you don't end up hitting one. But it is a lovely sight. We're getting a little bit we're running into some overcast here, so I don't know, we might even run into a little snow, I don't know. But apparently they've got avalanche control up on Rogers Pass today. Hopefully we can get through there before they close the highway down, because I think they're supposed to be shutting it down for at least a couple hours. And yeah, I really don't want to be delayed 2 hours, so I think we'll be okay though. I think we'll get through there before that happens. We're just about ready to cross into the into British Columbia, so we're doing pretty good for time here. We got just under an hour before we get to Golden. We're starting to get a little bit more daylight here, but I figured I'd take you guys down Field Hill if you've never been down here before, or maybe you've never seen it. Look at how dark it is over there. That looks ugly, doesn't it? I don't know. It don't look very good. But I looked and I checked the weather forecast, and there didn't seem to be a lot of forecast for any snow, so I don't know what. That could just be low fog. Could just be low fog. Yeah. So anyway, this is the infamous Field Hill, and the roads are good, but I still like to put it in manual mode going down this hill, and I've got it in 9th rate now, and this is a good one to have. I'm not like really heavy. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is a meat load I'm taking to the yard. Went over to Cargill and got it last night, and had to mess around with my axles a little bit to get the weight proper. I was heavy on my steers, so I had to slide the 5th wheel. But we got it all done right. We got it working good. So you know what, I tell you what, why don't I just close my trap and we'll just enjoy this, because this is just, it's like you're in a winter wonderland here, isn't it? Isn't it just beautiful? made it into Langley. So we only got about another 20 minutes to go before we get to the yard. Got a back load already. We'll be dropped off in the yard tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And that one's going to Calgary. So that's good. However, looks like the weather forecast is expecting snow along the way tomorrow, so we might run into some of that through Sycamore, Salmon Arm area. It's not too bad over Rogers. I think there's supposed to be a little bit of snow as well on the coast. We'll see though. If it gets bad there, I'll just take the canyon. I don't feel like chaining every tire up, because those are the new regulations out here in BC. You gotta chain up everything pretty well. Well, you don't have to chain up everything. You just have to put, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 singles and drag chain, whatever. Yeah. Looks like traffic is getting pretty heavy on the other side, heading east. Typical rush hour traffic here. So the ride has not been too bad. It's actually quite nice looking up there when you're driving through some of the snow-covered areas where, yeah, you see the trees covered in snow. It's nice, isn't it? So I hope you guys enjoy doing a few rounders with me through BC, Alberta. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, we'll be at the yard in about 18 minutes, and I'm going to shut her down and call it a day. It'll be done. I'll be done for the day. Well, I'm currently waiting for a load right now that is supposed to be arriving here at the yard maybe in a few hours, maybe sooner. It's going to Calgary. Place I used to pick up at, I think. I'm not sure. Not going to mention the name yet because I'm not exactly sure. But I know where it's going to. It's going to Mapai, or Mape, or however you want to say it. I can never get the name right. We used to have those, we used to go do those pickups with H&R. I wonder if they got that same contract back or not. But anyway, it's going to Calgary Yard today, so if he gets here early enough, I should be able to one-shot it, weather permitting. But they are expecting some snow over in the Shuswap area, so I don't really know what I'm in for. But yeah, that's the excitement about truck driving. You never know what you're gonna get. Weather can change so fast. Well, it's nice to know that our restrictions across the country are limited to certain provinces. You can still go in to places out here in British Columbia and walk in and get a coffee. And it's actually sit down inside. Yeah, some provinces have gone overboard to the point where certain bodies of the government, or bodies of, I don't know if it's the government, but the justice system of Alberta is suing the government of Alberta because they think their lockdown rules are too strict. And what a time to have a lockdown right before the holidays. I mean, who thought of that idea? I don't know what they're thinking. So they want to lock everything down, but they want to leave the liquor stores, the marijuana dispensaries, they want to leave all that open, but they want to close all churches. Yeah. Now, you'd have to be awfully blind if you can't see what's going on there. Yeah. But there will be protests, there will be. I'm just fortunate and grateful that we live in a province where at least there is some thinking going on. trailer has arrived. And yes, it doesn't need the reefer, which is good. I don't have to worry about filling up the reefer. I like that. I'm gonna check our insurance papers. Always check these papers. Make sure they line up with the license plate that's on here. 48J, that's it. Apparently the license plate light is out, so we got to get the repair guy. He's going to change it for me. Make sure your inspection decal is good.
Well, we are just east of Revelstoke, and I don't know if this is a new accident or if they're doing the cleanup of that. When I came through here yesterday, there was a truck that was right in the bush. Truck and trailer and everything. I'm wondering if this is probably the same one. It's just absolutely notorious how terrible it is out here for accidents. Just a lot of inexperienced people shouldn't be out here on the road. They shouldn't. And the reason why I say that is because when these people get into accidents, they're not even scared. They're not even upset about it. I mean, I've seen it before where guys just kick the windows out and get out. Oh well, you know, it's like, well, someone's got to teach you to slow down. If that didn't wake somebody up, or that would wake me up, I'll tell you, if something like that happened to me. This must be alternating traffic. Yeah, they might be trying to recover that load. I wonder if that's Jamie Davis over here. It could be. We'll see here soon enough. But there is always some, look at this, not a flake of snow anywhere, but yet there's always a holdup on this highway.
Just people just go too fast around corners here. And the thing is, if you don't know the road very well and you take these corners too fast, when it is a little bit icy, a little bit on the slick side, yeah, these roads are incredibly unforgiving. You're looking for trouble. You are looking for trouble. Oh, my shoulder is killing me. Can't believe how long it's taking for my shoulder to heal. Okay. We're moving. Let's see what they're doing up here. I can't wait until this shoulder heals, whenever that's ever going to happen. What do we got here for a pilot truck? No name on the door there. Oh, they got quite a few vehicles over here recovering this wreck. Yeah. I just don't really need any more delays today. Been delayed enough today. Fortunately, I don't think the guy that got into this accident, I don't think he was hurt too much, or they would have shut the highway down. I know that. What do they got here? No, this is quite. Oh yeah, they got the the highway through hell camera crew is here. Oh, that's a nice little wreck. Yeah, they got a few cameras going in here, camera crews. Yeah, we'll probably see that next year on Highway Through Hell. I didn't see Jamie Davis here though. They must be covering another towing company there. Yep. Oh well, that was fun. Anyway, we hopefully will get to our parking. Where are we going to shoot for today? We're going to shoot for just past Golden. If I don't get held up again, I don't want to stop in Golden because it'll be very busy there. So probably going to stop in Banff National Park somewhere for the night. But at least the roads are good. Good morning. Yeah, I made it into Calgary last night at about midnight Calgary time, so it was around 11 o'clock my time, so it didn't go into my 8 hours past midnight, which is good. So we are completely reset. We have our 10 hours back, and I do have a back load. I apologize for the way I look. Twice now, this is so funny. Twice now I went in and clean up, shower up, and I forget my bag that has my razor. I keep forgetting to get my handbag. So I'm looking a little bit like Grizzly Adams right now, but yeah. I get in there and I'm like, I can't believe I forgot my bag again. Oh, I was keeping my face warm. When you put this mask on, I decided to get one of these when I was in Ontario. It's a lot better than those little blue masks. I hate those things. They just look so goofy. Kind of reminds me of Biden when he ran out on the stage when they were declaring him president-elect, and here he is running on the stage with this little blue mask on. I just thought, oh my gosh, you're embarrassing yourselves there. All he needed was the walker. That's all he needed. I'm surprised Saturday Night Live didn't do a skit about that. That would have been hilarious. No, I'm not making fun of the man, but he has got issues. And I don't know why anyone would put him. He's obviously not going to run the country if he is the next president. We still don't know the outcome of that. Maybe we will know by the time this video is published. Who knows? But I don't want to go into political conversation. I just had to think about that. Those blue masks just look, I don't know, they look goofy. So we're gonna head down to Lilydale, Canada. That's where we're heading, or Lilydale, Calgary. Yeah, to pick up a load that's gonna be going to Vancouver. So let's head over there. So far my GPS does not seem to know where it wants to go. I have not been down to this place before, so I have no idea where it is. But if we get any closer, we will be downtown Calgary. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm bobtailing down here. This looks like some of the older part of downtown. This must be a very, very old plant to be so close to the downtown area. It's probably one of the original old plants around here, I'm guessing. This is actually quite amusing. We're just about downtown here. Yeah, that's all right. We get to see a part of Calgary we have not seen before. Well, I've been always wanting to go downtown, take my cameras and just explore downtown Calgary. I've been in downtown Edmonton, downtown Winnipeg. I've seen Regina, etc. Have not seen Vancouver. You guys haven't seen it because I haven't gone down there, but have not been downtown Calgary. And it's kind of funny too, the way these GPS is there's probably one quick route to get here, but the GPS, I swear they work for the oil companies, because my gosh, man, they just love to send you in circles. Quite a bit of waste of fuel. Well, we're about 0.5 of a mile away from this place, so hopefully we are getting closer. But they have a lot of the roads blocked off here, and I'm not sure if that's because of snow removal, if that's a regular thing, but I'm noticing that they've got a pedestrian walk here for bikes, people walking, so maybe that is a normal thing during this time of the year. And I see a Transex trailer, so that's a good sign. I'm guessing this plant is on the right. I already know what trailer I'm picking up. And I'm assuming it's right in here.
Well, can't get my air to drop. My airbags are frozen or something. And I'll never get under here. I'm not gonna rip up my tires trying to get under there. I'm gonna have to find a way to hopefully raise this landing gear a little more. Yeah, might have to come in at an angle. Can't drop my air. Okay, I have to come in on an angle. It looks like I'm gonna be able to probably get her now. Yeah, I think I got her. I think I got it. Okay. Okay, we got her. Yeah. It's always good going in on an angle if you can't get under there. Well, we're hooked
up and we're gonna head over to the Flying J and top up all our fuel, and then we'll get out of here. This is a very, very light load. I really hope I don't have a whole lot of winter conditions, because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of traction with 234 kilos. It's not very much. Unless, I don't know how accurate that is. We got a half a trailer load in there. It's gotta be heavier than that. But, I don't know. We're light. We're a lot lighter than we were when we came into town yesterday. Good morning, my dear friends. We are rolling again. Yes, had a nice little reset. I had a chance to spend some time with a very dear friend of mine, Sean McGill, and his lovely wife. And got to see their little baby, Koryanka. What a beautiful little girl that. She's very pretty. She looks just like her mom. Her mom, Melina. Just a lovely family, and what a blessing it was. They had me over for dinner last night, and had a chance to spend some time with my friend Sean. And after Melina and the little one went down, we watched a few interesting prophetic videos about what's coming up. And oh man, if you guys don't know who Sean is, he does the other show with me when we have an opportunity, Truth and Testimony. And oh boy, do we got some interesting videos lined up for you guys that, oh man, it's going to be good. I'm hoping to get a couple done anyway before the holiday. Wow, I'm not terribly heavy, but this guy next to me here, he's making no effort to accelerate. Okay, well, I hope I get by him because I got to make the right turn up here, but he is taking his sweet time. Wow. Anyway, I'm excited. Why? Because this is my final rounder until I get to go home. No, I did not go home on my 36 because when I get home I would have been depressed and I would have wanted to stay home. So I just decided, no, I'm not going to go home. I'm just going to go visit some friends and just do a quick 36, do another rounder, and then when I get home, I get to stay home. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'm really excited. I only have one more rounder to do, and then I get to go home for my holidays. So looking forward to it very much, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video thus far. I was talking to my buddy Barry yesterday, and apparently he was coming over over Rogers Pass last night and everything, and he said it was just a nightmare driving just to Kamloops, just the amount of snow that was coming down and everything. So things could look a whole lot different for us today when we go the other way. I'm hoping for some flurries. Nothing too major, but you never know. It is winter time, and this is when really all the snow starts piling up towards the end of December and January, February. So I got a feeling it's going to get fun. But anyway, what do we have with us? We have a trailer of canned salmon that is going to the Calgary yard. That's what we are taking. Not a whole lot of weight on me, but we got some on the drive, so we should have a little bit of traction. But yeah, going to the yard tonight. We should be there about 9 or 10 o'clock. Well, not 9 o'clock, about 10 o'clock probably Calgary time, 10:30 Calgary time. And that's about it. That is about it. Hoping for some calm weather. It's amazing how when you get one day off, it always seems to be a disastrous day. Yesterday was an ugly day for driving. It really was. So I feel really blessed that I ended up having the reset during that time, because it was just not good. Yeah, Barry said he was he was backed up 4 different times because of accidents, 4-wheelers, just off the road and ditches, whatever, just car accidents. So yeah, he couldn't make it all the way home yesterday because of all the traffic, and I think he had to go through the canyon too. The Coquella Highway was a disaster. Just snow. But anyway, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Had the world in the palm of my hands. Isn't that a good song? One of my favorite 80s songs by Foreigner. Anyway, you don't want to hear me sing. get 15,000 on the drives, 15,000 on the trailer. Nice even amount, not too heavy, not too light. Works for me. Just check the weather report. Looks like Rogers Pass is going to get 5 to 10 centimeters today. Coquella Highway is going to get 5 to 10, so I might go through the canyon. It all depends. And I don't go through the canyon to avoid the snow. I go through the canyon to avoid the accidents, to avoid the holdups. That's why I go through the canyon. But we'll see what happens by the time we get there. It could just be wet. Changes just every 20 minutes, man. These wiper blades I have are terrible. These are the cheap ones with the boots on them. All the companies use them. They're garbage. I have a good set of blades I got to put on when I go back out again. I'm not going to worry about it now. But we're just going through the final tunnel here up on Rogers Pass, and yeah, we got some snow up here, some flurries, whatever, but I think I beat it. I was hoping to beat the, well, I wouldn't really call it a storm, but I was hoping to beat the snowfall accumulation that was going to happen. I think it's just starting now. I don't know how long it's been going, but I didn't see this on the cameras earlier. It's kind of hard to see this on a camera. I don't know if you guys can even see the flurries, but with the quality of the camera that's looking out of the windshield, you probably can. So as you can see, it looks good here. I'm happy with this. And then we'll get through Elbert Canyon, and apparently the weather from Revelstoke to Kamloops is wet, snow, and rain. So I kind of like that weather because it cleans your windshield, cleans your mirrors, cleans everything. We don't know what's going to be in store for the Coke yet. But so far, so good. Isn't this lovely? I'll ride a little bit with you guys here. I know, you've seen us a million times. Or perhaps you're a brand new visitor to my channel. This is Rogers Pass. This is the summit in Yoho National Park between Golden and Revelstoke in British Columbia. And it can be pretty nasty up here. But they're 4-laning this up here. They're working on this, so this is a huge improvement. But there's a lot of accidents between Golden and Revelstoke. It's usually pretty nasty. When a snowfall hits, you're better off to avoid it and just continue in the morning when they have a chance to throw some dirt on the road. But we're good here. This is awesome up here. It's so nice to be able to drive up here and look at these trees and just look at the amount of snow cover. And it's funny, I'll share something else quickly with you. When I drive between Golden and Revelstoke, there's bathrooms, there's bathrooms they have along route, plus they have little information centers that are off the highway that are obviously closed during this time of the year, but they have a roof like this, and every week you go by, that gets higher and higher and higher, and before you know it, there's like 4 feet of snow on the top of them. So that's what I look for every time I pass. I think there's another one up here, but I don't think you guys will see it. I think there's already like 1 or 2 feet of snow on top of that. So, but it's nice, isn't it? It's beautiful weather up here today. These are ideal driving conditions right here. Thank you, Lord. Well, my dear friends, made it to the top of the summit here on the Coachella Highway, and as you can see, it's only foggy out here, which is gorgeous. They're expecting some heavy snow tonight, and we made it through before it hit. Today's been a really, really good day. Look at all the fog up there. Doesn't that look cool? But yeah, we're not too far away from the snow shed. We made it. We made it. Got over Rogers Pass with no problem, Field Hill with no problem, and now got it over the Coke. We beat all the snow, which is pretty awesome. Really happy with that. Well, friends, I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. I had a pleasure making it. It was a pleasure making it. Let's just say it that way. It was a pleasure making it for you. And I hope you enjoyed the music, and I hope you enjoyed just hanging out with me. And I just wanted to say thank you all for your patronage and your good thoughts, your great thoughts, your prayers all year long. 2020 has been a good year. I know the coronavirus has been a curse, but it's also brought a lot of people together and closer to God. There has been good that's come out of this, believe it or not. God turns a lot of things around into good, bad into good. He can do that. That's what God can do. So I just wanted to thank everyone so very, very much, and I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a positive New Year. We've got a little bit more time off, and our videos will reconvene in the beginning of the new year. We made it a point to upload this video on Christmas Eve, and I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it and you have a Merry Christmas and a great time with your family and hopefully some friends. And I don't know where you are. Some places you're not allowed to have friends, and some places you're not allowed to go visit family because it's like Nazi Germany all over again. It's just insanity. But don't worry, He is the reason for the season. Be sure to get into your Bible, start a new Bible plan for the new year. Oh, there's so much we can say. Also, we will be starting a brand new series on Timothy, starting in the new year on our Bible breaks. First, we're going to go through 1 Timothy and then 2 Timothy. It's going to be good stuff. And then we have some other really amazing stuff in store. But just want to say thank you, everyone. God bless you all in the name of Yeshua. We are going to wrap things up because from here, we're going to go drop our trailer off, go find our Jeep, and go home. It's been 2.5, almost 3 months since I've been at home, and I'm really looking forward to it. So blessings all. God bless you all. Merry Christmas. Bye for now.